Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got some news. Okay, very soon, as all of you know, that the United States economy is going to collapse. Because I've been hearing these things that there's been military drills going on. They have helicopters flying over Los Angeles, where was it, Florida, and other parts of the country. And President Obama has just finished ordering, I forget how much UN vehicle, 2,700 vehicles. He's saying it's for the Department of Homeland Security. And why all of a sudden has the Department of Homeland Security just finished ordering more ammo and more ammunition and all this stuff? Because they know the economy is going to collapse, because it cannot be held up much longer. And when this happens, there's going to be civil unrest, economic unrest, and what's the other thing? Yeah, these people that are against Obama and his stuff, they're going to throw these people into the FEMA camps. And they were showing the helicopter drills and everything. They're turning it. They're going into, put it this way, they're going into military dictatorship. They're turning America into a military state, where the army is in control over everything. This is worse than Nazi Germany, ladies and gentlemen, okay? We're in the exact same situation that the German people were in before Hitler came into power. Because what were they doing prior to that? They were printing more money and more money and more money and more money, just like the Federal Reserve is doing. It's all by design, it's all orchestrated, so they can bankrupt the United Nations, so they can bankrupt the United States. That would be good if they can bankrupt the United Nations. That would be great. But they are bankrupting the United States of America by design, because they want to bring America down, because they want to crash the United States dollar. They want the United States dollar to fall. So the euro dollar is going to collapse. The United States dollar is going to collapse. So this is why they're having these military drills. And by the way, even the police now are being trained like soldiers. They're turning our police into military police. Like, come on, why do you need tanks running the streets and all this? It's to intimidate the people. Like, they even said it on the news. Not this past summer, I think it was. In October, I forget if it was October or I forget the month. In St. Louis, they don't worry if you see army tanks running in your streets and this and that. Like, what country is this? Is this America, the home of the land and the brave? This is treason to do something like this. They're taking over, and they just finished I think they just finished arresting this woman because she was reading the Constitution and all this. And in the United States right now, they're starting to, whereas somewhere in the States, in California, they're starting to confiscate the firearms, total disarmament. And they said this is what's going to happen very soon. They're already talking about going into the treaty, the UN treaty, about confiscating the firearms of the people, of the American people. But I want to sound this clear warning. Whoever's listening to this video, history has shown, okay, before they went into dictatorship, they confiscated the people of their own weapons. Before they installed a powerful police state, they confiscate the firearms of their own people. And that's what they do before they make them your slaves. Before they make the people their slaves, they confiscated them. With all this tracking and monitoring, you would see these type of things in totalitarian governments. But this is where we are headed. We are headed towards a global government. Like Henry Kissinger, I was listening to something, he said not that far, with the next, I forget how far he said, it's going to be the beginning of the new international order, which is another word for the new world order, one world government, you name it. And in the bill, where's the bill 645? I talk about the FEMA camps. Many people are not aware of it. They have 10 sections. You guys can look that up. And even here in Canada, they have the FEMA camps. This should all raise a red flag to people and start to stop ourselves and stop thinking, what is going on? Why are they creating these concentration camps? Is it possible they have something planned? Definitely. They have something planned. Okay? They have something planned big time. But they have the FEMA camps here in Canada. They have some in Alberta. And where was the other place? They're all over the place. They're building FEMA camps. And this is amazing too. Like for those of you that haven't watched my video yet, I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. But I did some research. Canada is not governed, because I'm living in Canada, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. The capital of Canada is Ottawa. So I was checking this up about the North American Union, and they are very, very dedicated to this. This agenda is not dead. Because many people say the NAFTA treaty is dead. No, it's not. These people have a political agenda, and they are going to do it. Even David Rockefeller said we need a one world for the northern atmosphere. And Henry Kissinger, this is an amazing creation. This is an amazing creation towards the New World Order, a one world government. The North American Union, which is Canada, US, and Mexico, become one super state. So, this is an agenda, okay? But I just wanted to say, very soon, the United States, they're going to have a revolution, okay? There's going to be a revolution. They're going to confiscate the firearms. There's going to be civil wars, you name it. There's going to be civil wars, okay? In the United States. That's why they have these bullets and these ammo. They're crazy. Okay? They're crazy. These ammo bullets are not normal bullets, because they were showing it. This guy's shooting with a gun, a normal gun. He's shooting at a water, you know those big plastic water bottles? The big ones, the big jugs. He shot it, it just put a hole in it. Then the guy with the ammo shot it, boom, the whole thing exploded. It all blew up. So imagine shooting someone in the head with that. Your whole head's going to explode. But this is crazy. This is military dictatorship. The military is taking over, because that's exactly what the United Nations want. They want a one-world army. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say about Canada. Yeah, the research that I did. Okay? The research that I did, they said Canada is governed not by a sovereign country. Wait, Canada is governed not by a sovereign country from Parliament. Canada is not governed by a sovereign Parliament in Ottawa, but from New York City, from the CFR. Canada has been taken over. We're all joining the New World Order. So we have no more sovereignty. This is what they're doing right now. Everywhere, worldwide. So this is all I wanted to say to you guys, but the good news is this. I just want to warn you guys, because I had an urgency, because I know people in the States and everything. Like, I was seeing it. Like, even now, when people go to prom, when they go to their prom, they have the DHS there. They have to search you and pat you down. Even at schools, they pat people down in some places. If you want to go to a football game or whatever, they pat you down. They have to search you. Very soon, people are not going to want to leave their house, because they're going to be sick of it. Okay? This is what they want to do. They confiscate the firearms. For what reason? Because you are undefensive. You will not be able to protect yourself. And history has shown that the government is responsible for killing its own people. Okay? The government is responsible for killing its own people. Look at history. Hitler confiscated them. Hitler confiscated the German people. And then he killed them. And the gypsies. Lenin confiscated his people and they killed them. Stalin, you name it. And plus Mao, the comments to China, Mao said political power comes out of the barrel of a gun, and so on. So and their plan is to depopulate the world's population. There's going to be helicopters, you name it. They have the drones that can blow people's houses up. They can see you if you're in your house and everything. Like all these things happening. But I want to share the good news. But yet, this is sad, but it's going to happen very soon. I don't know when. And what I'm about to say, I don't know how accurate this is. I don't know if this is going to happen before the rapture of the church or after the rapture. Because according to the prophecy that I heard, they said it's going to happen right before the rapture of the church. They said the city of Los Angeles is going to be totally destroyed by a mega earthquake. The guy that said, prophesied, I guess God showed this to him. I don't know if God showed it to him or not. We have to use wisdom, okay? Study prophecy, and if what this guy says comes true or not. But that's a long time prophesied thing that people have been expecting for years. But he said the mega earthquake that's coming to Los Angeles. But believe me, Los Angeles is going to get struck by a huge earthquake. I believe it, because even scientists are saying now that what's it called? Los Angeles is overdue an earthquake. Something under the poles. The poles are shifting. It's going to cause a massive earthquake. But this is what this guy said. And plus it's in the Bible. So the Bible says it's going to get more worse and more worse as time goes on. And God showed this to many true prophets. But this guy that said Los Angeles is going to get hit by a 9 or even possible 10 magnitude earthquake. And this other guy was saying that when it happens, in the vision that he saw, people weren't thinking, they were just thinking, it's just another earthquake that we usually get. But it wasn't. This earthquake kept coming, and the earthquake just destroyed the whole entire city of Los Angeles, okay? It destroyed the whole city of Los Angeles because of homosexuality, and it's because it's full of sin. God's fed up. He's just going to destroy the whole city of Los Angeles. Imagine. He said this is going to happen before the rapture. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, because the rapture of the church is imminent. But this is the good news. I don't know if this is true either, okay? I'm just saying what I heard. But they said someone saw in a vision, in a dream, ships in the United States harbored these ships with nuclear missiles firing towards America, towards the cities, and these nuclear missiles, because they're going to nuke the United States, okay? Make no mistake about it. The United States is going to be nuked. The ships that fired these nuclear missiles out, and they said they saw planes flying over America, and people were dropping the nukes off of the planes. That makes more sense, because if you send a nuke out from your own country, you set it by firing it from the place, they can fire it down, right? They can fire it down, so nothing happens. But if you fly a plane and they don't know anything, they don't know what's happening. You fly over whatever 30,000 feet or whatever, and they said they dropped the nuke out of the plane, then it's going to happen. It's finished. The United States is finished. This will probably be Korea but I know Russia is going to attack the United States. But this is what I wanted to say in these visions. They said that that's what's going to happen. They're going to drop the nukes out, and the ships are going to fire the nuclear missiles towards the United States. And someone said, when the nukes come down, we go up. We go up. That's when the rapture of the church is going to take place. Now, I don't know how accurate this is, because I don't know if people are just making this up. I don't know. But this is an amazing thing, because there was this other person having coffee. She was outside on her porch. Her kid, her son's 4.5 years old, okay? He was jumping up and down on his bed. And after he came out and saw his mom, he looked at his mom and said, Mommy, when the missiles come down, we go up. She's like, what? And when the missiles come down, we go up. And then she's like, we go up where? He's like, we go up to be with Jesus. And she's like, this is literally amazing, because this woman has no internet, she has no YouTube, she has nothing. It was totally impossible for a 4.5-year-old son to know that. And yet other people are saying that, and yet how does this guy know that? It could be a divine revelation from God. So we are about to be called home. So this is all I want to say for my brothers and sisters in Christ. Be ready to meet the Lord, because I'm telling you, the rapture of the church is very close. We're going to be out of here very soon. There's just so much stuff going on right now. It's literally incredible. So this is all I got to say. So just be ready. Jesus indeed is coming. And God bless you all.